So you're thinking of moving to Las Vegas, Nevada, but you're not sure where to start. What should you pay attention to the most? Or maybe what should you avoid when purchasing a home in the Las Vegas Valley? Well, then this video is for you because we're going to discuss 10 red flags to be on the lookout for when purchasing a home in Las Vegas. A few may not be as obvious as you may think, so be sure to stick around until the end because the last one is absolutely crucial but can often be overlooked. So let's get after it right now. If you are new to this channel and you want to know everything there is to know about eating, sleeping, working, playing, the good and the bad about living in Las Vegas and the surrounding areas, then subscribe below and tap the bell for notifications so you can be the very first to know about the current market here in Las Vegas. Hi, my name is Mark Pepe, and the team and I get calls and emails every day from people just like you looking for help on making their move to Las Vegas. We are passionate about removing the stress of relocating to a completely new city and state. As a real estate professional here, it doesn't matter whether you're moving in 9 days or 90 days. Give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email, and we'll be more than happy to help you make a smooth move to Las Vegas. Touring and looking at homes can be one of the most exciting steps in the home buying process. However, it can be easy to get carried away in the excitement and easily overlook details that could become an issue down the road, like the location, a too good to be true listing price, or an issue in the home's condition. To help you avoid missing what could be a possible headache or large expenditures in the future, keeping these 10 potential red flags in mind as you're searching for your next home to avoid buying a money pit as you relocate to Las Vegas. Number 1 is the listing has few or no photos. Online listings are extremely important when trying to sell a home. These listings are going to be most buyers' first impressions. So it's essential to make sure they put the home's best foot forward by posting plenty of photos and information. This is why if a listing only has a few photos or doesn't have any at all of the home, you should be a bit weary. It can mean the seller is trying to hide something about the home's appearance. However, there can be other explanations such as a website glitches or the seller being inexperienced. So it isn't necessarily always a negative if a listing doesn't include photos, but you will definitely want to do your due diligence. Number 2 is the price seems too good to be true. Home prices can be a deal breaker when you're house hunting. If it's out of your price range, it's probably out of the question. However, if you see a home priced well below market value, this could mean there's an issue with the house or the location. So, before getting too excited at the idea of a lower mortgage payment, be sure to ask a real estate advisor like myself for more information about the home's pricing and their insights. You may uncover some hidden problems, like the home may be in need of a new roof or a new HVAC system, causing the sales price to be much lower than other comparables. Number 3 is the house is being sold as is. Now, if the house is being sold as is, it's being sold in its current condition, and the seller will not be required to make any repairs or improvements. It's extremely important that you do your due diligence before agreeing to purchase an as-is property. During the home inspection is when any problems with the home will be discovered if it wasn't already during an initial visit. So if a seller refuses to let you have the opportunity to have it inspected, it's likely because they know there's something wrong with the home, and if you discover it, it may cause a deal to fall through altogether. Buying an as-is home can be a good opportunity to buy a home at a great value. However, doing your homework prior to purchasing it is absolutely critical. Number 4 is the foundation or structural issues. Cracking is one of the biggest signs to watch out for in terms of foundation problems. Cement settling, for example, may be an indicator of smaller cracks. Larger cracks, on the other hand, can be a symptoms of a structural integrity issues of the home, which is a much bigger issue. You may also take note of unfit doors. If you have a hard time closing and opening doors in the house, this may mean a larger structural issue is at hand. Specifically, check if the door fits squarely in its door frame. Separately, check out the yard grading. If the yard slopes down towards the house, it could lead to water damage over time, which will be costly to repair. Number 5 is randomly freshly painted walls. Freshly painted rooms are normal because this makes the property feel clean and fresh. But if only one wall or an area of the room looks freshly painted, this may be a sign of the seller trying to cover up a bigger problem. This is automatically a cause of concern and you should ask about it right away. Number 6 is funky odors. Water damage, mildew, and mold might be hard to see, but they aren't hard to smell. Some agents try to mask these musky and dank odors with air fresheners, huge baskets of potpourri all over the house, or freshly baked cookies, but that only goes so far. Take a whiff inside the closets to get a better idea of the house's condition. If you suspect something is off, give your home inspector a heads up and have them look into the potential issue really closely. Number 7 is some rooms are off limits. Now, this isn't always a red flag, especially if the seller is prepping to move and using a room for storage of personal items. However, keeping a room off limits during a private tour could be a cause for concern. A house tour is an opportunity to go through every nook and cranny. You want to take in every aspect of the house, especially if you're interested in buying it. Open up the cabinets and check for water damage, along with water stains in the ceilings for any potential roof leaks. If any area of the house is off limits, we can definitely get to the reason one way or another. The buyer may have a good reason for it, or it could be cause of suspicion. Number 8 is recent renovations. Some homeowners decide to do quick renovations to make their home more sellable, but the fast work can come at a price or as a result of cutting corners, such as no permits, structural issues, or electrical and plumbing that was never properly inspected. For example, if a homeowner removed a load-bearing wall to create a more open floor plan, the structural integrity of the rest of the house might be compromised. If you love the house but question the recent renovations, you can hire a structural engineer to inspect the property. Also, construction permits and records can usually be requested from the city. So do your own due diligence so nothing comes back to haunt you later. Number 9 is deferred maintenance. When viewing a home, look for signs of deferred maintenance like broken fixtures, cracked masonry, outdated electrical outlets, sticky doors, or unusual drafts. These issues can be signs that the homeowner has not kept up the home, a mistake that can cost you after the close of escrow. If you love the house, we can negotiate with the homeowner to have them either fixed or a credit to you for the cost of hiring professionals to fix the problems. And last, but certainly not least, number 10 is a shady neighborhood. Remember, in purchasing a home, you're not only gonna just live on the specific lot, you're also gonna be living in the neighborhood. If a house seems perfect and does not have any of the previously mentioned red flags, make sure that it also has a neighborhood in an overall good condition. Now, how do you know this? Well, take several tours of the community during different days and times. See what is going on in the morning, midday, and at night, and especially on the weekends, and look for signs of a thriving neighborhood, such as a well-kept home and yard, flourishing businesses, and an abundance of sidewalks and streetlights. If you see any neighbors, ask them how long they've lived there for and how they like the area. You might get the inside scoop on the neighborhood drama you otherwise would not have gotten if you didn't ask about it or until it's too late. Trust me, the last thing you want is to move next to a neighbor who could end up being an absolute nightmare. You know, one other important gold nugget to look out for is multiple homes for sale on one street could be a sign that residents are not happy with the area. Well, I think this gives you a good overview of the top red flags to be on the lookout for when purchasing a home here in Las Vegas. Ultimately, as I alluded to earlier, by doing your due diligence, primarily through a home inspection, it should unveil any red flags with your potential new home. Once you have an idea of what you could be getting yourself into, you'll be able to weigh the pros, the cons, and costs of inheriting those issues if the seller is not willing to address them. Ensuring your home meets safety regulations and is located in a desirable community should be your top priorities. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it informative. So please like and share this video. Please subscribe below and comment if you have any questions or found this video helpful. Also, be sure to check out our other videos on Las Vegas and the surrounding areas so you can continue to get a realistic sense of what it would feel like to live here in the Las Vegas Valley. So whether you're moving in 9 days or 90 days, give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, or even book a Zoom appointment here in the description below. We can't wait to help you make a smooth and stress-free move to Las Vegas. So until next time, we hope to show you around town very, very soon.